What is up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over our 7 streams of income as well as our future streams of income that we are currently working on adding. And I wanted to do this video in particular because I see so many YouTube videos out there about creating multiple streams and 10, 11, 12 streams of income, but it's all theoretical. I don't see any YouTubers saying this is exactly what we are doing with our income and how we are creating multiple streams of income. And I think that you guys, you want to see that. You want to see what are the tangible steps practically. What does this look like? Not theoretically, I need multiple streams of income. Okay. So as a result, nothing in this video is going to be theory. It's not going to be, hey, the top 1% of the population is doing this, you should go do this. No, it is exactly our 7 current streams of income in 2020 and what that looks like for us. Plus, I am excited to tell you guys about the streams of income that we have in the works and what we're planning to add in the future. So with all that being said, if you get value out of today's video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so I can continue to make very valuable videos for you. Before we dive in, I want to put all of this into perspective for you. I think you need some context for today's video. In 2017, Ethan and I, our household income was based on 2 streams of income, and they were salary. So they were more or less fixed unless we got a very substantial raise. We had very little side hustle income because I was teaching and coaching and doing extracurricular, and Ethan was working about 45 minutes away. So our days were very full. We were not contributing very much to retirement at all in 2017. In 2019, we started to make this a bigger priority, and we were basically starting from zero. I went back to look at our numbers from 2017, and it broke down like this. Ethan's salary consisted of 58% of our household income, and my salary was 42% of our household income. A very scary situation if one of us lost that income, or if we left our job, or if we got a significant pay cut, and that's exactly what happened. I have another video coming out next month called We Lost 60% of our Income, and I'm going to go through exactly what we did when we both pivoted careers in the same year. All that to say, if you are currently depending on 1 or just 2 streams of income, we have been where you're at. That was us in 2017, just 3 years ago, and we have since then completely transformed what our income looks like. Now, if one income stream drops or if it goes away completely, we aren't devastated. We don't have all of our eggs in one basket anymore, and we've worked really hard to mitigate that risk and diversify our income. If you are a college graduate and you still have 1 or just 2 streams of income and you're really struggling in your finances to pay off debt and to save money, I want to invite you to my brand new masterclass. And this is a free 60-minute value-packed training that I have put together for you, and you can watch it right now on my website, and I'll put the link below in the description box. Fast forward to 2020, and now our income diversification looks like this. And keep in mind, all of the percentages and data that I'm going to use today is after expenses and after taxes. All of the numbers that I'm dealing with are net. 39% of our income is now coming from Ethan's salary. I would love to get this number closer to 33% just to further mitigate any risk, but this is a huge improvement from it being 58%, which is where it was just a few years ago. Remember, when I talk about raising or lowering percentages, I'm not talking about raising or lowering the exact amount. And this is why it's so important to look at your income as percentages rather than total amounts. Instead of lowering the actual actual amount, which would technically lower the percentage. Instead, we actually want to focus on raising the other streams of income to help lower the risk. When looking at your income this way, it all goes back to diversification and risk. You don't want to lose 60% of your income like we did in 2017. 34% of our income is under the umbrella of coaching. So this would be my financial coaching service for college grads who want to get out of debt. This would be my Become a Coach program for individuals who want to become a financial coach. And then also my money challenge that I run twice a year. As you can see, underneath the umbrella of coaching, I have further diversified my services, which protects that 34% of our income. Right now, I'm very content with where this percentage is at, and as I continue to grow and scale the business, I know that this amount will grow, but as we add in new streams of income and as we increase others, I think that 34% is about where my coaching will stay. Our newest stream of income is 11%, and that is affiliate income. I created this opportunity in May when I started my YouTube channel, and I go in depth in this video right here about my first earnings on my new platform. I have been absolutely amazed at how quickly affiliate income has grown in my business, and as I continue to expand and grow my channel, I know that the affiliate income will continue to increase. Affiliate income does make me a little bit nervous because it is 100% unpredictable and out of my control. Even though it is 100% passive, there is very little that I can do to actually generate more affiliate income within 30 days time. Even as my affiliate income continues to grow, I definitely don't want it to exceed too far past 10% of our income because of the unreliable nature of it. Our next stream of income is my bookkeeping revenue. Now, this makes up about 11% of our total income, and it's not passive income, but it is recurring revenue. This basically means that this is income that I don't have to go out and market for each month. I simply have my monthly and quarterly clients that I love working with, and each month I make sure that their business finances are on track. Our next stream of income makes up 5% of our total net, and that is our Nike stocks. Many of you know that my husband Ethan works for Nike, and a perk of being an employee is that they are offered Nike stocks at a 15% discount. Many big companies offer perks like this to their employees, or it could be in the form of offering stocks as some sort of bonus at the end of the year. We don't use this account for retirement at all. Instead, we use it as kind of like a savings account for things like cars, home upgrades, vacations, etc. Buying individual stocks with retirement in mind is extremely dangerous, especially when it's your employer, because now if the company goes out of business, not only is your income wiped out, but your retirement is wiped out as well. Remember, kind of the theme of this video is diversification and mitigating risk, and that's why we use this as a shorter term savings account instead. And another side note with this is that we're not saving for something that would absolutely ruin our lives if we didn't buy it. If Nike went out of business tomorrow, we could live without a kitchen upgrade or an extended vacation. We would still have our retirement funds intact, and we would still have 61% of our income. Another stream of income is our cash back earned through our credit card points. So depending on the year, depending on how much we're spending, this could be anywhere between 1% to 2% of our income. I know I've already talked about this in many videos, but we don't pay a dime in interest. I pay the card off every couple of days to make sure that we stay on top of our cash flow, and we get all the perks of using the card without paying any interest. Another stream of income that we have is the interest earned from our high yield savings account. Now, in my one-to-one coaching program, I go into all the details on how to choose a high yield savings account, what to look out for, what to avoid, and how much to keep inside. We personally have our emergency fund in our high yield savings account, and that makes up a very small 1% of our income. So 2020 has been an absolutely horrid year for high yield savings accounts. Because they have variable interest rates, they have plummeted due to COVID-19. When we first opened our high yield savings account, we were earning 2.2%, I think, in interest, and now we're earning like less than 1%. So keep that in mind. I mean, high yield savings accounts aren't even even keeping up with inflation. So any interest you make is pretty much negligible. And I know what you're thinking. If it's so negligible, if it's 1% or less than 1% of your total income, why did you even include it in this video? And that's a fair point. I thought about not including it at all just because it's such a small amount. But here's what we do with the interest earned from our high yield savings account. We actually take that money that is passively earned and we take it and invest it. So what that means is money that's earned passively today can actually turn into thousands and thousands of dollars when invested, because we'll take it out in retirement many decades down the road. For the purpose of this video, I didn't count money earned in our retirement accounts as income because we're not taking any money out. We're reinvesting all dividends, everything, and so I know that'll be our income in the future in retirement, but since we're not using it now, I decided to leave that off of the list of 7 income streams that we have currently. On that note, the stats do say that by the time millennials are ready to retire, Social Security will be completely upside down. So that means that there will be more people receiving Social Security than there are people paying into it, and the trust will be entirely depleted. Counting on Social Security, although it was a decent idea when people were retiring back in the 70s and the 80s, but it is not a solid strategy for millennials. The money will not be there for us. I repeat, Social Security will be long gone by the time millennials like you and me are ready to retire. Do not count on anyone else taking care of you after you retire. I'm getting very off topic here, so let's talk about our future streams of income. One that we plan to add by the end of 2020, and I've been talking about this for a couple months now on my Instagram, is YouTube monetization. In order to have ads on your channel, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and this is so doable. Pretty soon I will have not only affiliate income coming in from my YouTube channel, but I will also be making AdSense from the ads that are run on my videos. I'm not really sure what the percentage will look like though when it comes to our total income. I've talked to some other YouTubers who recently got monetized, and from speculation, it kind of sounds like YouTube monetization will make up 5 to 10% of our total income in 2021. Another stream of income that we are planning on adding in the future is real estate, and real estate can take on a lot of different forms. There's long-term rental, flipping, property management, Airbnb, etc. We have a pretty aggressive goal right now to pay off our house by the time we turn 30, and kind of a disclaimer, that is not what a lot of real estate investors do, but we wanted to limit the risk and really minimize the risk in our lives as much as possible, so that's what we decided. I'm currently in the research phase of this. I am reading and learning everything that I can about real estate, and I'm seeking out mentors who have already navigated this successfully. I'm starting all of this super early while we finish paying off our house. And that's honestly the secret to success here. That's what I did in 2017 in order to start my business. And honestly, that's what I've been doing ever since. I want you guys to know I'm not a crazy anomaly. I'm not an outlier. I don't have any secrets that I'm withholding or any special resources that only I have access to. Like I shared in the beginning, nothing in this video is theory. Nothing is hypothetical. All of it are concrete steps that I have taken to diversify and really mitigate the risk in our income. And this is also what I help my clients do when it comes to paying off debt and learning to manage their money better. And here's the secret: you can't reverse engineer this process simply by winging it. It takes a lot of hard work, time, and energy. And I'm not saying that my one-to-one coaching program is some sort of magical shortcut, but doesn't it just make sense to learn from someone who is where you want to be? I help my clients bypass the pitfalls and the mistakes that I have already made. What I'm trying to say is if I can do this, you can do this too. And step number 1 is going to my masterclass that I have linked in the description below. In this masterclass, I'm going to be covering the 3 habits that are keeping you broke and how to stop them. This masterclass is 100% free, no strings attached, and I can't wait to see you guys there. If you got value out of this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.